Welcome back to Pig Roast, guys. This is a silver one submitted by Hungry Battle. This is a 30 APM game, which is usually the main thing you're going to see when you're doing Silver League games, right? No scout, though. No scout. Uh-oh. The opponent is going to be cannon rushing. All right. So Shaden here has gone gas, because it's important to mine gas when you're cannon rushing your opponent. Holy shit. Wait, what? It's a gateway and a cannon on the front? As CV goes past, Hungry Battle is like, I'm going to wall off. Let's not build any Marines. Oh my god. It's going to pull the SCVs. Wait, some of the SCVs. Wait, do we know how to attack move, though? Oh, Hungry Battle doesn't know how to attack move. He's going to try and depower it. That could work. That could work if you kill the pylon, it depowers it, right? Because that's got heaps of surface area. Oh, as long as he targets it. Wow, what a big brain move. He snipes Artosis, and these two cannons are cuckins. Wait. We're going to build a command center. Still hasn't started a Marine. Oh my god, Hungry Battle, what are you doing, mate? Oh my god. He's going to waste time trying to kill an unpowered gateway. Go back. Oh my god. Oh, the first Marine starts up a minute after the barracks finishes. Holy shit. Okay, all right. Big brain maneuvers here. What the fuck are these guys doing? Okay, now that is a pro gamer move. Trying to build a pylon that's not in range of the cannons on top of the SCVs. Look at this probe. Shaden's thinking about it. It's like, oh, Hungry Battle's like, I'm going to go back to mining now. Welcome to Badcraft, where shit players do things that make no sense. Hungry Battle's like, I need more gas. I'm low on gas. I guess I need to take another gas geyser. I definitely couldn't just put workers on the existing gas. Okay, very smart. Meanwhile, we're just going to build a bunker here. Shaden. It's a cannon contain. I'm like, the purpose of which is? The great thing is, as stupid as Shaden's cannon contain is, the only thing stupider is Silver League players. So, you know it's going to break the brain of Hungry Battle anyway, and he's probably just going to, like, lose tons of shit to this. Also, you guys know cannons have 7 range? I think that cannon might actually be able to outrange the bunker. He could see those cannons this whole time, walks his Reaper right past it. More cannons going down at the front? Oh my god. So I believe you can build cannons on the right angle to outrange a bunker, guys. I believe that's a thing. I think maybe it needs to be there to do that, because it has 7 range and a Marine and a bunker only has 6 range. So I think maybe. Anyway, let's take a look at Hungry Battle's big brain response. We've made an orbital. We don't know what mules are. And, oh, he took my advice, guys. He said, oh, what's that, Pig? I could just put on that gas. So we've got 5 workers on 1. Fucking, he puts 5 on 1 gas. Then he pulls 2 off gas. What are you doing, Hungry Battle? Mine your first gas, guys, you moron. What are you doing? Oh my god, and he did get that. He got the outraging cannon. Oh my god, Hungry Battle. Oh my god. Oh, he figured out how to set a rally point? Wow, Silver League has improved over the years, guys. Wait, no, still doesn't know how to hold position, though. Okay. Wow, he figured out how to not lose all of his... Is this for a fucking planetary? He's like, it's the only way I can stop the cannon rush is if I make a planetary here. Oh... I've never seen so much brain damage in one game. Oh my lord. The response to the cannons outside my natural is to make sure the cannons can't move in and attack. Like, you know they can't do that anyway, right? And he's like, but I need to be sure. Oh my god. Still, is trying to go double factory tech lab. Is it a massive gas shortage and hasn't put on the gas? What are you doing? There's only one thing you need to... He's like, well, I guess I need another gas geyser. It's the only way. What are you doing, Hungry Battle? You, in the last 5 minutes, after the perfect hold on the initial pylon snipe, you've built 4 Marines and done nothing else. What are you doing? We're building missile turrets on the edge of the base. How is that the next logical step, Silver League? How is that the next logical step? Why are you building a missile turret here? What is the fucking purpose of that missile turret? Why does every player in Silver League just have that memory of that one time a flying unit flew in and they just have to build missile turrets at the most nonsensical moment in the game in the worst possible position? To be fair, I will say this is better than 80% of Silver League turrets, because normally they build it here. They're like, well, that's where the enemy comes from, the corner of the fucking map, right? Like, normally in Bronze and Silver League, people have so little... You see, that's a little more of what I'm expecting. A turret is like... I'm like, what is that? Is that... Maybe it's a detection turret to stop DTs, you could argue. But normally they're like, yeah, because the swamps is where the enemy, the flyers come from, right? I'm like, no, it's not. It really isn't. So we're going to get Void Raid. After 2 minutes of having the factories up, we've managed to get 2 tanks out. We still are mining with 1 worker on that gas. Oh my god. I love how Hungry Battle, like, just doesn't know how to take 2 gases at once and put workers on both, right? It's like the great thing in Silver League is you can only do one thing at a time. No matter how much money or resources or things you have, you're never allowed to do more, except with depots, which you only build 4 at a time once you've been supply blocked for 30 seconds. Wait, he's gonna get... I already bet you Hungry Battle is gonna get supply blocked on 78 for 1 minute and then build 4 depots at once. Unless... Are you building a sensor tower? Why are you building a sensor tower? Is there just no conception of building an actual army to do things? What are you doing? You're just going to make mass siege tanks. Okay, what I'm really curious about is, okay, we know there's Void Rays. What's the response? It's to queue up Widow Mines. Don't cancel the tanks. Rally them out underneath the Void Rays. Siege them under the Void Rays. Build a missile turret under... Oh, I've talked so much about this, guys. Bronze and Silver League static defense. The way static defense is conceived of in the lower leagues is in 2 ways. It's either you build way more static defense than is necessary 4 minutes into the game everywhere, and it's just like, well, you just kill yourself by building static defense, or when the enemy attacks, you try to build static defense on the enemy's units. They're like, oi, hold on a second. It's literally the equivalent of stepping into the gladiator ring and you like pick your weapon and you're like, I'd like a shovel, please. And they're like, why would you take a shovel? And you go, oh, well, my plan is when I get in the arena, I'm gonna be like, hello, Mr. Guy with big sword and shield who's trying to chop my head off. Could you please not stab me and stand still for a minute? I would like to dig a hole underneath your feet. And then if I dig it deep enough, you'll be stuck in the hole and I will win. I'm like, do you know how fucking stupid it is to try and build a missile turret underneath Void Rays? He figured out how to build a cyclone. I'm impressed. Unfortunately, he's going to rally it down to the natural and have it just sit there. Luckily... Didn't those two Void Rays arrive like 3 minutes ago? I've been ranting so much. Didn't those 2 Void Rays arrive 3 minutes ago? Why aren't there more? Where are the rest of the... There's 2 more out. Another 2 finally... Is there just no escalation of the push? There's just no... It's 2 Void Rays. I'll give you 6 minutes to handle this before I bring in the other Void Rays and actually try to win the game. Absolute bloody nonsense. What are you doing? We're making Blue Flame. You still haven't put on gas. What is wrong with you? He finally put on one of his gases in the natural. He's only got 2 factories. Build some effing production. Thank you very much, Pyro, for the gifted subs. And I like the Void Rays turning on prismatic alignment to hit SCVs in the back of the natural. That was pretty high level. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thanks for the Bezos box.
15 Marines, a fully repaired bunker filled with Marines and a missile turret. I have 3 damaged Void Rays. Silver League brain is like, I'm gonna click on it. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm like... 0 visual acuity. Oh man, the depots are going down. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Hungry Battle now is figured out how to make mag-filled cyclones. I can't imagine you can lose with that, right? Except for the fact that cyclones are really, really fragile and need to be microed. And Hungry Battle has 30 APM and is prioritizing high-sec auto-tracking right now. Why are we making all these upgrades? Just build production and depots and put your workers on gas. Yeah, that's the micro I was worried about. There's like 4 cyclones out. None are control grouped. The Widow Mines and Marines haven't moved around. Hungry Battle is not just F2. Just F2. This is the moment to F2, buddy. Why are we building... He's figured out how to not build missile turrets under the Void Rays. Unfortunately, he's built them on the back side of the command center, or the front, but it's actually the back compared to the enemy. It is just not bringing the Widow Mines or Cyclones. This is the easiest cleanup of all time. He literally could just A-move a Cyclone, run back a little bit, kills a Void Ray, rinse, repeat. Easiest time ever. He said he's trying to creep missile turrets towards the Void Rays to deal with them. Holy shit. He's like, I see that there's one guy with a box cutter. Like, literally, they're standing there. There's a guy with a box cutter running around who's just shanking the fucking logistics and supply lines of Hungry Battle. And Hungry Battle's like, should we use the Marines, maybe? Maybe we should call in the mechanized infantry, the Cyclones? No, we're gonna make the combat engineers deal with it by literally fucking slowly building sandbag walls towards the guy who has a box cutter who's running around stabbing people in our fucking supply center. What are you doing? Holy shit, why are you building Cyclones if you don't know how to use Cyclones? Cyclones are like stalkers. They're cost for cost one of the worst units in the game unless you micro them. Why are you building a unit that you don't know how to control? I saw a pro gamer do it. Yeah, you also saw him run away while they're shooting, not just stand underneath. Oh, the only thing worse than Hungry Battle's defense is how Shaden will always kill a ton of shit and then we'll just bleed into the mass repaired bunker. This bunker has killed literally 26 Void Rays at this point. This is an absolute shit show. Shaden, what are you doing, mate? He's got cannons outside his base. Stop trying to build missile turrets under the Void Rays. Oh, wait, watch the Cyclone micro this time, guys. Oh my god, he's gonna lose them to fucking cannons! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm getting an artosis. This is like watching a Protoss player in Brood War. Oh my god. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea. It's just fucking, what do you know? Just fucking, why are we making building armor right now? Stop making siege tanks. Is this what it feels like to be artosis every day? Watching this shit? What the hell are you both doing? Hungry Battle, why is there a planetary here? And why is it rallying SCVs back past the cannons into your own natural? Why? I don't know if I'm mad or amused. It hurts my head. Why are you making me watch this Hungry Battle? Why? This is so bad. It's so bad. What are you doing? Why are you making bio upgrades? What do you think you're doing? Why are you making bio upgrades? What is wrong with you? Why is every player in the low league always got to make engineering bay upgrades when they're playing mech? You have like 5 Marines. I think this is a point where Hungry Battle's like, well, this bunker's basically killed every Void Ray this game. I should give them upgrades while they're in the bunker. No, this bunker is not an end game. Right now, Hungry Battle's entire game plan is I hope the Void Rays keep rallying into my one bunker with Neo Steel, and I'm gonna fucking rely on that having +1. That's the entire fucking game plan of Hungry Battle, who has gone back to still building tanks and Vikings up next to no production facilities, expanding along the left, finally making an orbital over there. The only thing keeping Hungry Battle in this game is the fact that Shaden is, I think, even more incompetent. How are we still both on the same production facilities this deep in the map? How are we still just going in with the same fight on repeat? Guys, am I having deja vu? 4 Void Rays are coming in to attack a missile turret and a handful of shitty Terran units. This has happened 14 times before. How does this game never evolve to the next step? How are we in Groundhog Day over and over and over again? At one point, one of you has to learn how to play piano, has to memorize the favorite flavor of ice cream of the other player and take him out on a fancy date and get fucking laid. At some point, you've got to learn how to ice sculpt. You got to stop the fucking old lady from slipping over on the ice and shit. You've got to figure some shit out about how to evolve this game at some point. But no, they're both just rallying their units in 1 or 2 at a time and getting them killed. There is absolutely no critical thinking going on. What's amazing though is it's always the same way as well. We know how to siege tanks, we know how to repair units for some reason. We just don't know how to bloody focus on the right things in the game. And we're still chrono boosting Void Rays, guys. I think this is the highest the supply has been in this entire game, 83 versus 74. I mean, this is normally I fast forward and skip to the end, but this one I'm actually like really invested now in seeing what happens. Like, what is the next step in a Silver League game? Because remember, guys, when you have enough money to queue up 4 carriers, don't build more Stargates. Queue up 4 carriers on your 2 proxied stargates right next to the enemy's base. This here is what I call Chad micro. Macro. It's like, what, we're building pylons everywhere now? Okay. What the fuck are we doing? The Cybercore, was it on the front? So the Cybercore is being rebuilt to get air upgrades. There's still no more production. It's a handful of slow zealots, some carriers on the way. Meanwhile, Hungry Battle's figured out how to make Thors, finally! Still has not put on gas in that main base this entire time. You absolute travesty of a mech player. It's taking gases on the 3rd, one at a time. How has Hungry Battle not figured this out? Okay, guys, I'm actually going to go into coaching mode. Guys, if you are really fucking slow and you play at 30 to 60 APM and you struggle to get tasks done in StarCraft, maybe do more than one thing at a time. This whole game, Hungry Battle's like, let's take a gas. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should take another gas. Take them both at once. You can do it in one action. Box the workers, build refinery. Come back a bit later, put workers on both gases. Stop forgetting to put workers on gas and standing them next to it and just leaving them with one gas the whole time. Why are you giving yourself so much more work to do? Also, why are you making every useless upgrade in the game? You have like 6 units in this game that actually fight. 2 Vikings, 3 tanks, and 2 Thors. And yet you're making drilling claws plus 2 bioweapons and fucking smart servos and medevacs. Why are you making everything that doesn't contribute? What is wrong? What are you... God damn it. Vibe was right. I think Vibe actually watched enough silver and bronze games, and that's how he came up with his goddamn bronze to GM. He's like, there's too many distractions. They're like magpies. Silver players are like bloody magpies. They see shiny upgrades and they're like, oh, I'm gonna take that to my fucking nest. Oh. You have nothing to use these upgrades with. Stop clicking on them. They're like, oh, another fancy shiny fucking upgrade. Oh, they're just, it's non, I think their whole thing is they get some sort of endorphin rush when they click on upgrades, even when they have nothing to use those upgrades. Like, oh, but I've got 6 Marines in this game. I definitely need +2 bioweapons. Like, why are you doing this? How is, no, why? Oh. 6 depots at once. It's better than only building 1 once your supply blocked. That I will give you that, Hungry Battle. I will give you that. The great thing is so many units were queued up, like 40 supply queued up the moment those depots finished. Wait. Oh my god, Shaden figured out how to make more things and an air upgrade. Whoa, Shaden's gonna win this game, guys. Shaden's making carriers. So Shaden, 10 minutes of not attacking, figured out how to macro a little bit. Still has not figured out how to attack this base until now, despite seeing it the entire time. So the carrier Void Ray does come on in. Upgrades are currently +1 air up against +1 vehicle weapons. So it's going to be 1-1 versus +1 in Terran favor. But Terran does not have that much. Now we're going to find out, guys, the important question is, does Hungry Battle know how to make the Thors go into single target mode? Oh, they are in single target mode. Oh my god. Holy shit. Actually knew how to pull out 250mm cannons. Also, Shaden here is just fighting depots and Hellbats with the Interceptors. The Interceptor count is getting worn down a little bit. Are those Void Rays going to get separated from the pack? It's Tempest here, which is super random. Okay, so the Void Rays are going to go in first. Hungry Battle here with a super high-level maneuver is A-moving the Interceptors. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Was A-moving. They were killing Interceptors. The Thors are like, one-shot an Interceptor. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you guys need to be shift-clicking those Void Rays yesterday. Unless you have so many Thors and some of them in splash damage mode to actually smash the Interceptors, like, no way, man. Oh my god. All right. So it looks like Shaden wins the game and then goes home because I like that Hungry Battle chases him out here with these 3 Thors. Like, I can win this fight. And finally, Shaden is going to win. But oh my god. Why is it still going? What's this fucking donkey doing? Please tell me you just win the game now. Come on. Okay, that's it. Motherships. You think the mothership's the problem? Why are you building marines and siege tanks? What did we even... Hungry battle. I've never taken this much brain damage in a game. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're effing proud of yourself. Uninstall! All right, hello everybody. We got another pig roast game. Down here in the bottom left, we have Taste the Bacon Kovic, who is wait. Let me tab out real quick. Platinum 2 EU, Platinum 2 EU, and he's going to be playing TVT. This is for those who don't know, a lot of people don't like mirror matchups in StarCraft. The reason is because you're using the same units and you don't have any kind of way of leveraging kind of opposites and different things. You need to actually understand how your own race works. And because a lot of people in StarCraft are idiots who have literally no understanding of their own race's strengths and characteristics, and they have no like fucking theoretical conception of what their goals should be to beat their own race. They struggle to face their own race. Oh, it's random. I just die if I lose my first Reaper. And then the one Baneling hit and I lose. You know, basically, it's people who just want to click on things mindlessly and follow a build. And they're faced with a similar build. So it comes down to the little details of execution, adjustments, and understanding how to adapt to the scenario. And suddenly you get 90% of the StarCraft player base who are like just basically donkeys running around in circles, banging their heads into walls, hoping that they can simply click faster than their opponent and build more stuff, going... It's so dumb. It's just random because it's not random. It's unique. It doesn't just rely on mindless clicking. So I'm very curious to see what Kovic's approach is here. And personally, I'm really proud of Kovic. Goes straight across the map with the first Reaper. Doesn't even scout with it. Literally just stands there while going a reactor afterwards. So this is literally like the riskiest possible opening and just does it. No SCV scout. Doesn't use the Reaper to scout. So, like, Kovic has literally no excuse for ever losing this matchup because this is the most garbo opening I have ever seen in my entire life. This is like the dumpster juice TVT opening. I take my only defensive tool and I move it across the map to not scout, simply to put it in a compromised position to just chill. It's like pure risk, no reward, as Adelav says in the chat, which is, I could not have put it better myself. This is amazing. This is such a bad build order. It's truly impressive. We're going to go straight for a reactor on the starport because remember, guys, when you have like 8 Marines, it's really important to build medevacs 2 at a time when you don't even have the gas to do so. And it's very important to forget to take a 3rd gas so that you're going to be gas starved anyway. So this is the typical low level... I get... Starports get reactors, right? And Q2 medevacs as well. What a friggin' genius. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Kovic is literally going to do the dumbass solution. So, you know, if you know you're an idiot, this is actually a good way to play. So I think I'm actually earning a respect for Kovic because Kovic seems quite self-aware. Besides the opening being absolute garbage trash, just going to literally pick up tanks and marines and 2 medevacs and try and doom drop in the back. Like, if you're really stupid, slow, and bad at StarCraft, you know, it's good. At least there is a bit of wisdom here in playing within your means and flying directly over the enemy Reaper towards the enemy Vikings and just getting fucking lucky because your opponent's incompetent and getting inside the base purely because of that. I mean, this here, it shows a real sense of self-awareness. So I'm really impressed here with Kovic's ability to be an absolute fucking donkey and get away with it literally through pure luck and the incompetence of your opponent. Well done, Kovic. This is fucking impressive, mate. Notice how the enemy now is going to stand in the edge of siege tank range, moving back and forth. So, this is basically, for anyone who plays PUBG. So what's the #1 rule of PUBG? Remember, guys, if you're on the low ground, someone's on a hilltop shooting at you, you're in a field, your first instinct should be to lie down and hold still in that field, especially if they have the elevation advantage on you. This is good for real-life tactics as well. So if you guys are ever in a war situation and someone's got the high ground, make sure you just lay down in that field, or if you want, you can walk back and forwards in the open while not looking for cover, which is exactly what Emmanuel did here 7 times in a row. This basically reminds me of the first 3 months of PUBG being released on the Chinese server, and nobody in China knew how to play the fucking game. It was the greatest thing ever. Me and Todd hanging out in China, casting events on our laptops, playing on 10 FPS, killing 30 people a game. Like, we are, like, I was a terrible PUBG player, but we could kill people because every time you'd shoot at someone, they'd just lie down and just sit there, and then you're like, you know, I can fucking see you. You're just like, oh, you're gonna hold still for me to shoot you at 300 yards? All right, I'll do that. That is exactly what Emmanuel just did. Literally just stood back and forwards in the tank range like an absolute donkey. And Kovic is like, cool. The great thing though is Kovic is still going to be in trouble because look at Kovic's like abilities. Like, yeah, okay, you're queuing up barracks. Like you could tell Kovic has watched enough of my streams. He's like, I know I'm bad, so I'm just going to do dumb drops. I know I'm bad, so I'll build 4 barracks at once. And then when I eventually remember, I can just build 4 add-ons at once. Kovic here is like applying all of my lessons from my stream, from my coaching. But at the same time, let's check the control groups. Yeah. F2-1. So basically I use control groups, but it's just F2ing everything, putting it on number 1. Let's build depots out front our base in a TVT. Great idea. So we get supply blocked whenever they push us. And let's have 0 map control because I don't know how to, split my army up, maintain map control, or maintain any presence. We're basically just going to make Marines, tanks, and medevacs no other units and just fucking like smush them around the map randomly. What's great is Kovic is already up 30 supply, basically won with that double drop, killing a command center, killing a ton of stuff. Let's watch how Kovic manages to leverage that advantage. Oh, you fucking donkey. You're going triple starport. Guys, remember, what is the starport advantage good for in TVT? Allowing your tanks to be effective. So remember, guys, it's really important for you to go into triple starport Viking Liberator superiority when you've only got 1 factory building tanks. Dun, 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 dun. That's the theme song going on in Kovic's head literally this whole game. Dun, 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 dun. He thinks he's Luke Skywalker. He's Luke Dirtwalker. He fucking, I'm gonna have 36 Vikings, yeah. And I'm like, why? What for? He's like, my 4 siege tanks will have range superiority. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, you absolute moron. You'd be better off building more factories, more barracks, literally anything except that. And now look at Kovic. Kovic is like, well, I had a 50 supply advantage. Behold my impressive ability to use that. We were up 50 supply. How is the opponent now up 14 workers and up a base and with more command centers than us? We literally killed his main. We killed his entire army. And in the next 4 minutes of the game, our opponent overtook us in every regard. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit. And Kovic, what I love here as well is Kovic is just moving. Watch, let's go back a little. I want you guys to watch this army movement. Have you guys ever seen a more nervous? Like, with the first drop, he literally just picked up, flew over the Reaper, and queued it into the main. The one decisive move that Kovic has made this game was the dumbest possible maneuver he could do. But now, because the game's gone longer and he doesn't have a set attack plan, watch how nervous he is. Watch this, watch this. Let's fast forward it. So look, he's like, oh, should I attack? Okay, I'll move forward. Should I go to the left? Maybe? Maybe I should, oh, yeah, like no idea where the opponent's army is, their maps. Moves in, scans, sees no army, and then is going to siege the tanks over here to zone out. But there's no enemy. Why are the tanks over there? Why are the tanks over there? What are you doing, Kovic, mate? What's the bet he's not in hold position and those Marines get aggroed in as well? Watch this. Oh no, he held positions. Okay. I mean, he's still in tank range, so it's not great, but it's something. Oh my God. Oh my God, why don't we just give toddlers monster trucks and make them ram them into each other? It would literally have more finesse than these engagements. Holy shit. Literally, like, just let 2 toddlers smash cars into each other, like, in the driver's seat. Give them those death-proof cars with the fucking, the crash car thing. It'll be fine. Just go for it. What could go wrong? These guys are just absolutely ridiculously bad. But don't worry, guys. Kovic has 14 Vikings. So in the next fight, he can land them and get them all killed by Marine tank. Why? Why are we going mass Viking? What is the purpose? Well, it's an air superiority fighter. You've already got air superiority with the first 4 Vikings. Why are you making 24? Was he got 16 Vikings versus 2? What are they for? What's the purpose? He's like, I have air superiority. This is like having air superiority, but every single one of your planes is a fighter. You have no bombers. Kovic is like, I have the best fighter fleet in the entire world. I will win every single dogfight in the air. I will dominate the skies. And you'll go, okay, cool. And he's like, so I'll dominate the skies. And how are you going to help on the ground? He's like, I guess I could occasionally do a strafing run. You know you're not equipped with bombs, right? Like, you don't have any way of actually shooting the ground with these units except by turning them into the most overpriced and terrible ground unit in the game. Kovic is like, yeah. So surprisingly, Kovic has stopped building Vikings, but I think it's not by choice. I think it's just because he's maxed. I bet he immediately builds more Vikings as soon as supply clears up. Oh, look at the Marine Micro! Kovic! Perfect Marine Micro! Oh, brilliant maneuver. Brilliant maneuver. Oh, wow. Have fun writing the letters to their families. Oh, they died bravely. They were a crucial part of winning this next fight. Let's watch that again. Let's watch Kovic's incredible control on this one, guys. Look at this. Great tank positioning from Kovic. I'll pay that. But look at this. The tanks are up there, and the Marines... They get 2 shots off on a siege tank, and otherwise they walk back and forwards in the enemy tank fire, losing every single one. Meanwhile, the Vikings are flying overhead. At this point, the pilots are just bored. Some of them are going to be in, like, bloody jacking it in their friggin' pilot seats. They got nothing to do. They're like, I guess we're just watching up here. Like, we're Vikings. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. I guess we might be a few more of us than is necessary. Oh, he's going to go use them. Is he, though? He's going to fly them over the Marine. He's going to land them on Marine tank. Oh, my God. Did you see that, guys? He just sacrificed 16 Vikings to kill 7 Marines. I told you this would be efficient. He's trying to just move tanks forward. I love it how there's just like completely undefended bases all along the left of the map. And Kovic is like, no, I must fight here. It's like, there's one rule in TVT, which is you get a forward siege position to force your opponent to be nervous, and then you branch off and go attack elsewhere, and that's where you do the damage. Kovic, though, the typical platinum player, only figures this out after he fucking walks into the meat grinder 6 times. Like, it's like a really dumb dog. Training a Kovic is like training a really stupid dog. You know, like it shits on the couch and you're like, you're like, no, and it just looks at you stupidly. You're like, you just can't teach it. It literally, like, it will go, it'll be like, ooh, you know, it'll eat like bloody rat poison in the backyard like 10 times before it realizes something's wrong. Kovic has to get punched in the face repeatedly before he realizes attacking the opponent's strong point is not the way. So, you know, you'd think you'd figure out from here, okay, I forced him to siege, cool, we can drop the left, we can rotate our army to the right, try to break over there, the main, but let's look at what Kovic's solution is to this problem, which is to slowly move your siege tanks forward and hope he doesn't scam. Bloody brilliant. The Vikings land. They're actually going to get 2 tanks for every single Viking. That's probably the best trade the Vikings have taken this game. They also bait his silly opponent into losing all of his stuff. Well done, mate. Oh my God, he built Liberators, guys. He's realized what the Viking advantage can be used for, using Liberators to break tank lines. It's almost like he figured out what the plan should always have been with his style. Oh my God. I love that a player who has no idea of how to use air superiority, rather than just using Marine tank, goes for Vikings and has no plan of how to use them. Kovic, this is like the perfect example of someone being like, I'm going to play the strategy game. I saw someone do that thing. You're like, did you ever ask why? And they're like, nope, I just do it. And I'm like, you could have just kept doing the Marine tank drops from the start. Embrace your stupid, Kovic. You started this game so self-aware, realizing you're incompetent, and just queuing a drop into the main. If you just kept doing that all game, just queuing random drops in, oh, I'll just pick up my stuff, fly it in the main, fly it in the third, unload at siege, and just leave it there. That was the most successful and efficient attack of the entire game. And from there, you're like, oh, make Vikings maybe? Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Mate, this is... You're a plumber, okay? Stop trying to make the next fucking Mona Lisa painting. Stop. Put the fucking paintbrush down. Pick up your wrench and your fucking, you know, just fucking make some fucking basic... I think plumbers overdoing it. Plumbers are pretty technical. You're a fucking caveman. Pick up your fucking bone club and try to just hit the other guy on the head. Don't be using any of this fancy shit. No fucking Mona Lisa paintings. Just go back. Stay in your lane, Kovic. Jesus. Okay, so guys, we're looking at Shisi. Shisi is a Masters 3 Protoss on EU who has gone out and built their first pylon on Gateway hidden. So they're pretending they're doing some sort of super committed proxy, but they're actually got the Gateway close enough to home that they can kind of defend. Maybe. That Brock gives us up to Epitaph. So Vicro to Wizard. Thank you very much. So this here is one of these builds where basically you're doing something so weird and silly, you're hoping the opponent's like brain kind of breaks a little bit and they freak out.
My man.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, Shisi's in chat. Are you actually Masters 3? Because this is a bronze level opponent.
My
This is
man.
literally the stupidest player I've ever witnessed in my life. I'm sorry, Archon. I'm sorry you didn't submit this replay. You didn't submit. But this guy has literally just scouted an opponent with no buildings in their base, and his response is to drop a Nexus. I'm sorry, but this is the dumbest fucking play I've ever seen from a quote-unquote Masters Protoss. Like, are you drunk? Are you high? Like, what? Masters 3 with random Terran and Protoss. I'm absolutely shit, Zerg. This game is random race. He is a Protoss player. I see another Protoss player whose buildings aren't in their base. Logical conclusion is he's one base all-inning proxying me. My response is to make a Nexus so that I definitely die because I'm fucking stupid. This is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. It's not just a one base play. I get it if you see the gateways at home, it's one base, but he's got gateways, I can defend one gateway. But literally, your assumption right now should be that there's gateways right outside your base and you're about to get fucking rushed by like stalkers, maybe void rays, and you're like, I gotta build a Nexus. Like, how do you get to fucking Masters League with literally not even a scrap of understanding what the point in sending the scout across the road is? Why did the probe cross the road? Most people like to get to the, to scout the other side and then react to it. EU players are like, so I could tick off the thing in my list that says scout with probe that I copied from a build order with zero critical thought about what the point of the fucking scout is. This is like, how are you in Masters? Sometimes I'm like, wow, guys, Platinum League's so good in 2021. And then other times I'm like, holy shit, Masters and GM players are literally brain damaged fucking... I could literally take a fucking a stick of broccoli and sit it in front of the mouse and keyboard and it would make more intelligent decisions than this Protoss player. Oh, it hurts my head.
My man.
Oh my... So... I even want to pay it. This is a huge risk, but it's like doing this... Wait, did we cancel one of the gateways? It's a huge risk doing this sort of mind game. But what's so funny is it hasn't worked at all because the opponent is too stupid to react. So now, Shisi is in a bit of a position. Thank you guys. That Brock is still sniping people with gifted subs in the chat. As is Arvidius and One True Zodiac. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. So Shisi's like, shit, my opponent was too stupid for my mind game to work. So to be fair, at this point, you build, I'm not even getting to see the mind. Oh my god, 10 gifted subs from 5 from Lion Cat, 25 from Pyro? 25? Holy shit! What the crap, guys? We're above 17 hours. Oh my god. Okay, so Shisi at this point. Thank you very much, guys. Oh my lord, some of that AMC profit says Lion Cat. Thank you very much. Which one's AMC again? I heard that one's doing well. I don't even know what that one is. Holy shit. Ass McDonald's cream. Oh, the stream will never end. You're trapped with us forever, says chat. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay, so the Oracle comes in. So this kind of makes sense, guys. Like, you can understand. Builds a Void Ray, kills 2 Stalkers. Oracle clears a lot of the mineral line, and then because doesn't know how to micro, he does just leave it in the main, and it actually kills the shield battery, funnily enough. Rather than going after it. I mean, it would have been hard to get probes. The shield battery's in nearby. Fair enough. That's, so far, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, you know what? Your opening made no fucking sense, but I can understand you're hoping for an overreaction. It's an advanced mind game. I mean, you're tryhard virgin. You're playing random as well, right? And this is how you play random, right? You do shit that is totally unreadable and makes no sense, and then you just do some wild harass, like, here's me fast oracle, and then you're just like, okay. But now, unfortunately, I'm at 2 bases. So this is where we actually... I can't even roast this game, guys, because honestly, Shishi is just too self-aware. Just look at this strategy. Shishi's like, well, I've already got 30 probes, so I'm already at my limit mechanics-wise because I'm a random cheeser on the ladder. So Shishi has realized, like, okay, I got to play within my means. If I want to keep oracle harassing, I mean, I can't do that and macro. It's just too hard. So Shishi said, okay, let's just build a forge. We'll just start making cannons and batteries. And all I'll build is flying units that I can just attack move. So all Shishi has to do is, like, hold down the probe key, build some cannons and batteries, and then move some virgin rays around. Yeah, like, if you don't want to actually micro or have skill as a player, this is the way you play Protoss. You guys would have seen me doing this the other day when I was using my old standard hotkey layout that I hadn't used in years, and I was like, well, I can't fucking play big macro games, but I do think I could do it if I play Sky Toss. So look at this, cannon and battery before securing the third base. Like, this is all just intelligent play, because basically she's saying, like, look, when push comes to shove, my opponent might actually know how to click things, they might make intelligent decisions, but if I just build cannons and batteries everywhere, hopefully that just automatically defends things. The only thing I've really got to worry about is that because there is a hollow fucking sound in my brain every single time I fight, like, this is the true test right here. This is where you've got to just kind of go, like, am I going to be able to remember to turn on prismatic alignment? Because that's all you need to do in this upcoming fight. And this is the hard part when you're a fucking random cheeser who builds their gateway out of the map like a friggin' donkey. Esper K with 10 gifted subs, what the fuck? You know, so this is actually something like, the question is, and for those of you who are wondering, will I always remember prismatic alignment, won't I? If there's a simple test, guys, okay? So if it sounds a little bit hollow, kind of like that, you're probably going to forget to use prismatic alignment maybe half the time. So you should definitely use this sort of unit composition. But if you are hearing that sort of hollow, carriers as quickly as possible, because with carriers you can attack move and you don't need to remember to use an activatable. So you want to get past this void ray period because it's going to stress your brain out a little bit too much. So let's see. Is Shishi going to pass the test? Well, the opponent's just running away because they have fire. He remembered it! Did you see that perfect usage of prismatic alignment when the stalkers weren't even fighting? Shishi, the god. Do you guys see how well timed that prismatic alignment was? Holy crap. Sees stalkers within 3 screens of the army and just presses it.
Bangarang. Diamonds, gemstone, hands, celebratory hands in the air.
I love Barb. I love this new commitment to your work as my text-to-speech secretary. I love that you now read the actual names of the emotes. This is a truly new and splendid version of Barb. I just want to say hats off to you for taking your dedication to text-to-speech to the next level. Diamond hands, celebratory hands in the air. Thank you very much, Boshi, for the 2,500 bits cheer. Celebratory hands, diamond hands in the air. You know it. Okay, guys, so notice at this point, the carriers and the air upgrades are coming in. Now, the only thing I want to criticize here for Shishi is that Shishi has not built any cannons and batteries in the main. So if Prism or something got in there, it would be in trouble. And there's only one on the natural. So this is Shishi, I think, focusing a little bit too much on mobile units. And oh, uses prismatic alignment again? Wow. Oh, Shishi's on fucking fire this game, guys. Did you guys notice how Shishi has managed to defend an equal number of stalkers with void rays? With only double the value of army, is actually holding on. I am really impressed. Honestly, Shishi, you are you're surpassing my expectations. You're playing literally a person who expanded in the face of a one-base proxy immediately, like an absolute donkey, and yet you're managing to defeat their superior micro skills with, I think it's now about triple the army value. Really well done, mate. No cannon in the main, you absolute donkey. How could you not have a cannon in the main? Literally, there is so little you need to do with this stuff. All Shishi's doing is building pylons and probes and just being like, every minute I have to queue up another carrier. I just didn't think to build a cannon in the main base, really? There's like 4, like, if you think of most builds in StarCraft, like if you're a Terran player, you have a shopping list, like you are feeding a family of 400 fucking children. You're running an orphanage. When you are a Terran player, you're like, build depots, drop mules, swap the add-on there, build 3 more barracks, get the double E-base, get the armory when the eBay upgrades are at 60%, blah, blah. You know, you're thinking about that. And you've got like a Protoss build. It's a little shorter, but you've still got a pretty big family, big Italian family, the grandparents, everyone's living in the one house. But, you know, when you're doing a proper stats build, this is literally, Shishi is a fucking bachelor Protoss who lives alone and only eats frozen pizza for dinner. And he's like, he goes to the fucking supermarket, picks up a candy bar, forgets to buy the frozen pizza, goes home and goes, oh, forgot the fucking frozen pizza. You had one item on the shopping list. You got distracted and you bought a fucking Snickers and went home. How stupid are you to forget building a cannon in your natural? It's like the only thing you have to remember. It is so fucking, like, there is no simpler build than cannon skytoss. You F2A move your army back and forth and you build cannons and batteries and you manage to only build one at the natural, none in the main, and lose both bases to DTs. Like, this is a truly spectacular level of incompetence. This is like the sort of shit where when you go and you live with a fucking single guy who has no fucking domestic skills at all, and you're just like, are you serious? You see him and he's just like, I'm like, dude, why are there hand towels in the bin covered in shit? And he's like, oh, I ran out of toilet paper. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, so I figured I'd just use the hand towels. And I'm like, what are you fucking doing? Holy shit. Like, how is that the logical conclusion? How are you this incompetent at life and Protoss that you can't remember to build a fucking cannon when it's the only thing you need to do? Like, literally, could you give yourself a simpler fucking goal than make some cannons? Oh, I forgot to make the cannons part of the build, which is literally about just making cannons. That's all you do with this build, is you sit there. Oh my god, pure incompetence. Somehow the opponent still has no economy and is losing. I don't know how this opponent is managing to lose this game. Is turning around and fighting into mass carrier with like 12 stock. How does your opponent still have no money? Hasn't saturated the gas, hasn't saturated their third, and for some reason has a fourth and is mining a shit ton of gas. What is this player? How is your opponent so bad? You haven't done anything since the start of this game to harass them. They're just incompetent. How is this? This is not Masters 3. Come on. You're lying to me. This can't be a Masters League game. This is Dumb and Dumber, episode StarCraft edition. This is watching 2 donkeys try and ram heads like they think they're 2 rams fighting for dominance and mating rights. This is absolute moron tier. Thank you, that Brock, for gifting a sub, another sub, and another sub, continuing to snipe the non-subs. Thank you, Boshi, for that one. Thank you, Esper, before that. Guys, we have an update from Shishi. Archon is 4,700 MMR, and they're both around that level. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Look at this chat overcharge over there, by the way. Oh my god, what a terrible game. What, do we know how to use recall? No, we just used it all on the battery overcharge, so we can't even recall, so we're going to lose a base trade, right? Oh, get some probes away. Okay. And we have 2 observers with the army. Okay, so it's going to turn into a base trade. We're going to build a nexus. Don't build it on the minerals, because then you could mine from it. Build it there. I agree. Good idea there from Shishi, once again, just really showing the pedigree that Shishi has as a player. Notice also how as Shishi, you could split up and kill the assimilators, check that base, and split up and kill this. Because like the opponent's stalkers, you know they're on the other side of the map. But instead, Shishi is only capable of F2A move. This is how you know Shishi is a very intelligent player. And then builds another nexus right next to that nexus. And then doesn't even pull back to defend them. How slow are you? Also, you have 2 observers. Why isn't one of them going to scout the stalkers and see where they are? somehow remembers to prismatic alignment. I can't believe it. Please cancel that fucking Nexus, mate. Oh, wow. Holy shit. The brain cells are just firing on all cylinders right now. So, I mean, Archon's pretty screwed. Needs to go take Nexi on the other bases to run the workers away. Needs to just play the base trade game. DTs try to come in. Go for the probes, dude. Oh, DTs keep walking in one at a time and dying. Stalkers. Gets the forge, blinks back. No, run! Stop trying to stutter step carriers. What are you doing, you idiot? Why would you stutter step interceptors? Think before you do things, mate. Oh, and he blinks into mass void ray carrier. Holy shit. Oh, man. I love how every time I think you're not going to be smart enough to win this game, your opponent really shows that they're on the same level as you, Shishi. I mean, seriously, if I've ever seen a clearer case of two players who need to uninstall the game, this is it. Can't believe this is Masters League. I'm embarrassed for you guys. I'm ashamed. And to be fair, I bet he said something rude because you're a piece of shit Skytoss cannon player. So I am hoping, despite the DTs getting in and doing damage, I personally am just fast forwarding and waiting for some rage. Oh, enough stalkers get in. Okay, that base is gonna go down. Uh-oh, got to recall now. You've just lost all your probes. You got to recall. Doesn't know how to recall. Oh my god. Recall! Too late! Too late! And then the stalkers actually could have focused that down. That's it. Red card. I don't have a red... Fucking red card, guys. Sorry, red card. Ref needs to call in the XCOM Vigilo Confido red card. Your stalker license is fucking revoked, Archon. Your stalker license is fucking revoked. Seriously, this is the dumbest latest recall I've ever seen. Still loses the Nexus and only recalls 4 carriers, which is literally just stalker food, right? They could just click on it. Not only do we disengage, which is understandable. It's hard to judge that situation, right? It's hard to judge this situation. So, okay, maybe you just want to run away. But I love the way Archon runs away. Doesn't move to group up at the edge of the Nexus. Wild recall is just like, nah, just click on it. Then just do this awkward blink. Okay, you're going to run away. Well, you could have just stood and killed probably 3 of these carriers, if not all, because they've got to launch their interceptors out, right? And you're underneath them. Or you could walk away, blink away, run. No. Archon says, no. I would like to stutter step the interceptors once again. You have no idea what your opponent could have thousands of minerals in the bank to replace those interceptors. What are you going to do? Trade 4 stalkers to kill 4 interceptors? How can you be... And now you're going to walk back in and focus the carriers? Why would you... How do you make these decisions? I cannot believe the A-move absolute idiocy of Shishi is being rewarded in this game. This is such bad StarCraft. Such bad StarCraft. Holy shit. Please tell me Shishi still loses. Please tell me Shishi still loses. There's so few buildings left. The stalkers are still trying to fight interceptors. Stop. Oh my god. Oh, the probes will get away. There is a Nexus fighting, but you're gonna lose all the gateways, I think. Oh my god. What a shit show. The stalker gets chased off by a void ray. I cannot believe this game. And just remember, by the way, this game was literally over at the 8-minute mark. But Shishi literally just forgot to build cannons. The only thing that needed to happen. That was the saddest fucking bachelor eating a Snickers alone in the dark game of StarCraft I have ever seen, Shishi. Remember your fucking frozen pizza next time. That was horrendous. That was just horrendous. I cannot believe that was Masters League. The bar has just been lowered, everybody. All right, guys, this one is in from Big Dick's Clan Big Dick Energy's Sharp Cheddar. Actually, maybe it's Big Delicious. Big Delicious Energy Sharp Cheddar. So we got Sharp Cheddar up against MSFT MDM. Oh my god, we have a disciple of Big Game. Dude, this is the best match, guys. We've got a guy who's in a clan called Big D Energy. Sharp Cheddar. Obviously going to be a cheesy friggin' monkey, right? So we have a cheesy monkey in the bottom right up against a disciple of Big Game. So basically, we already know MDM's thoughts about the game. If his opponent attacks, he's an idiot. If his opponent doesn't play the optimal style, even though they're playing in Diamond 3, he's an idiot. His opponent, no matter what he does, is probably 1,000 MMR below him. 100, that's definite. And basically, you have to do the most standard Terran build because that's the only way to play the game, okay? Apparently MSFT equals Microsoft. Oh, you think he's part of the Microsoft like clan for like the team league or whatever, the after hours league? Oh my god, Hal! 50 gifted subs! Popping it back up to almost 20 hours. Holy shit, Hal! With the 50 gifted subs. Holy crap. Damn, thank you so much, mate. Zai says, I was in the After Hours Gaming League's finals. I got to go to the Red Bull campus. Oh, very cool. Okay, so it's the 2:45 mark. We've got 6 lava, literally maxed on both hatcheries. Haven't dropped a single inject. Only 1 queen out. No third base down. And for some reason, we have 8 zerglings. I haven't even paid any attention to this game yet, and I already know that Sharp Cheddar is, like, beyond incompetent. Did we just stare at the Reaper for... like, what have we been... what the fuck is this opening? How are you in Diamond League? You don't even know how to inject, build queens? Like, why are you... what is this opening? I'm in Diamond League, but I haven't figured out build orders yet. Oh, my lord. Okay, so it's a pool first, which went down. When did that go down? 40 seconds, fair enough. It's like a 16 pool, sure. We're going to take a hatch, then a gas. We're going to start a queen. A little slow, but we do start it. We completely forget to build zerglings and send it across the map. The entire point of a pool first build. Oh, no. We're going to send 2. Right? And we're going to sit them at home. Oh, you absolute donkey. Okay, guys, we have a quiz. Only people Gold League and below are allowed to answer. So please, I'm going to rely on the honor system for this one, okay, guys? We need Gold League players and below. So you've either never played StarCraft 2 ladder or you're Gold League or below. Please, only you guys answer this. What's the point in getting out a spawning pool and 2 zerglings against a Terran player? What is the whole purpose of getting out a pool before your hatchery and a couple of early zerglings? What is the point of that? Go, chat. Isomorphic says, to scout. ... A lot of people don't know. Deny the command center, says Anarchy. Defend against the Reaper, says NJS. Rush. Lings go, ha ha ha. Give them zerglings for dinner. Stops the Reaper harass. Stopping the Reaper. Defend the Reaper. To kill SCVs. Scout for cheese. Intimidation tactics. Okay, a lot of answers. Most wrong. And that's how we can tell this supposed diamond player belongs in bronze, silver, and gold with most of the people in chat. You absolute donkeys. I'm in Diamond 3 and I don't know why I built the zerglings. It's there to go across the map and deny the command center. Now, okay, let's be fair. He built on the high ground. But we don't know that because our overlords have scouted in this proxy barracks looking part. I think they're looking for proxy barracks. I don't know if he's trying to do overlord art on the minimap, but he has no idea. You assume 99% of builds, command center on the low ground, Reaper comes across the map. You should always send the 2 lings across and you can get in and potentially pick off the SCV. If it floats to the outside, you do that. The Reaper usually then has to stay at home and you've got to force them to actually have some defense at home. What's amazing is Sharp Cheddar builds the lings and just sits them at home. The Queen defends the Reaper. And 2 Zerglings doesn't defend a Reaper. They defend a Reaper by threatening the counterattack, by going around the edge of the map and going across. Sharp Cheddar instead is like, nah, I just build 1 Queen. My 2nd Queen starts super late. I'm building 2 Overlords on 25 for some reason. And then I'm making 6 more lings. What are we making lings for right now? You've got queens out early. For some reason, we've got a shit ton of zerglings to defend a Reaper. The queen's just meant to stay in the main this early, and then the 2nd queen comes out, and then she goes down to defend. But this is just like, what? And now we're going to start droning and building another Overlord. We're never going to get a 3rd hatch up. Or we're just building queens on 2 base. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Once again, maximum stack of lava twice. Okay, holy shit. Okay, guys, I've just identified something. Sharp Cheddar is literally a cat. Is literally a fucking cat, and this is a laser light. Notice how it's red? It's a little red dot. You guys ever got one of those laser fucking pointers with a cat? You know what happens, right? Doesn't matter. Food could be out. It could be hungry. Needs to fucking shit. Doesn't matter. The cat sees that fucking red dot. It cannot look away. Instantly fucking transfixed. That's Sharp Cheddar. Sharp Cheddar's like, oh, Red shiny. Red shiny. Red shiny. Watch Sharp Cheddar not produce units. There's no lava right now. Sharp Cheddar at least has been spending the money on the wrong things, but at least has been spending the money. And now let's go to Sharp Cheddar's camera as the Reaper enters the base. Something you could just kind of fucking A-move your queen at. You've already built more Zerglings than you need. You could just click them on it, go back to macroing. Let's watch Sharp Cheddar's impressive attention management. Look at this. We're going to stare at it. We're going to stare at it. We're going to fucking... let's get these Zerglings and then get them to stare at it, stare at it, stare at it, stare at it, stare at it. Keep staring at it. Don't spend your money. Don't you dare spend your money. Stare at it. Now, look at my natural. We're going to think about... And now, only when the red dot is not present anywhere in the vision is Sharp Cheddar allowed to spend money. So you look at this. So the Reaper is going to come back in vision. Here we go. Back. We're still in Sharp Cheddar's vision. And look, red dot. Look at this. Maximum lava on each hatchery. There is 8 lava right now. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. Chase red dot. Chase red dot. Chase red dot. Chase red dot. And now can spend the money. Only once the red dot is fucking gone. This is literally amazing. This is literally... We have found that someone has taught their cat how to play StarCraft. Bloodfeast Rambo is literally not even a person. It's a cat that's taken the credit card of its owner and somehow prolonged this stream an insane amount of time. And is now figured out how to get on the fucking ladder as well after watching 18 days of me stream StarCraft. Holy shit, Bloodfeast Rambo. Can we all just fucking praise the cat that has figured out how to get on ladder? That is impressive, man. Impressive. I can't even roast you. You're a cat and you're playing StarCraft in Diamond League. Well done. Pyro! Holy shit, guys. Thank you very much. Pyro with another 25 gifted subs. What the hell, mate? What is going on? That Brock gifted a sub to Grim Reaper. Grimmy hopped in chat. That Brock got Choco Pie as well. Oh my god. So that Brock is still in the sniper's nest. Pyro is not a sniper, guys. Right now, that Brock's in the sniper's nest looking for people who aren't subs in the chat, and he's just fucking shooting them. Meanwhile, Pyro's like, oh, that's how you do it? I'm sorry. I'm literally the A10 Warthog Napalm Strike from fucking original Command & Conquer. Comes in and just splashes the chat with fucking 25 gifted subs. And it's like, boom, 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 boom. Fucking fire setting everywhere, letting everyone be a sub. Bam! Slap that bacon. Kilo with another gifted sub. Holy shit. The sound of moist bacon resounds as the fires ignite in the chat, and shit goes crazy. Holy crap. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and let's continue watching this absolute shit show. Shout out to Sharp Cheddar, by the way, who didn't build units early on, and now he's like, I only make Zerglings. I'm a Zerg player. I'm just 25 drones, that's all you need. You've got 8 drones on your natural, and then just is like, I'm going to make 100 Zerglings and sit them at home. You'd think if you just spend all your money on Zerglings, you'd want to go attack. Meanwhile, the...
SCV ready.
The Terran's fucking broken because he didn't see a third. The Terran? Oh my god. Sapphire Siege, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay, so for those who don't know, basically MDM, remember guys, is a big Gabe fan. Big Gabe fan. So, he said, this inferior Zerg has not expanded to a third yet. He must be doing a stupid all-in. I just need to make sure I don't die. I'll build a bunker here, so I will build another bunker here. No, when he doesn't attack, it just must be a delayed all-in. This is such inferior play. We will invest in more defense to make sure we don't die. Build a third bunker here, and just walk my siege tanks down very slowly. As long as I don't die to this fucking inferior, stupid player, I will win the game. So we've got literally the disciple of Gabe bunker fucking centipeding his way to his natural like an absolute legend. And then, hats off to him, builds a command center, completely exposed, easiest snipe of your fucking life. Welcome to Donkeycraft, where players in Diamond 3 say, yay, I got Diamond League, I'm above average, and then they realize that average is fucking pathetic. Oh my god. I like how he chooses to run into the bunker in the 3 bunkers in the tank. Like that to me, it's like you get a command center snipe, great. And we're gonna once again build it sticking. Holy shit, dude. Put it away. Tuck it in. MDM's like, it's just the pleats in the pants. I'm like, are you excited to see me or something? Dude, put it away. Wear some pants that aren't so tight. This is like watching your granddad at the fucking beach. You know what I'm talking about. They're always wearing that tiny little Speedo that's 16 sizes too small for them. And I'm like, mate, I get it. You have saggy balls and a dick. And apparently they need to stick out like it's Todd from Scrubs wearing a goddamn banana hammock. This is the worst command center placement ever. Gets punished for it, doesn't learn from the lesson, does it again. Holy shit, MDM. What the hell, mate? Sapphire Siege with a 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Sapphire Siege, for your obscene generosity, you absolute psychopath. Danmo comes in behind it and says, you're not alone, Sapphire Siege. Let's work on this together. Wee! There's another 10 gifted subs. You're all fucking insane. You're all fucking insane. What's going on? Are we trying to cast smooth brain players get the 1 hour joke? We don't even have more goals. We don't have them. We're out of goals. You guys have scored all the goals. You've scored too many goals. You broke the game. It's like when you're playing a shitty Snake on your mobile. You maxed out the fucking Bejeweled score and the score reset, you psychopaths. That Brock gives a sub as well. What the hell? You guys are absolutely insane. We're almost up to 24 hours again. Holy crap. We're up to 21 hours and 10 minutes. That is crazy. You guys are like, we want another beach stream, but this time you've got to wear a bikini. Even my alerts are bugged. So many alerts have played. It's bugging out. It won't even play them all now. Get wrecked, chat. You broke the alerts. That's what you did. Shout out to Sharp Cheddar, by the way, guys, for now trying to macro. You can tell that Sharp Cheddar is a really smart player. Is playing Massling Bane, which is a mineral-focused composition. So to make sure that Sharp Cheddar plays it well, Sharp Cheddar is ensuring to go up to every single fucking gas geyser while only having 2 bases worth of mineral income. So this is what we call a really big brain way of playing StarCraft if you are an absolute fucking baboon. So, okay. We're gonna jump on those units and surround them. Not the worst thing. Could have been worse. The Queens will come down to defend the Banshee. Okay, cool. And we're going to build 44 more Zerglings versus a player who's clearly playing mass Blue Flame mech. Oh my god. Stupid is as stupid does. You're making Blue Flame Hellions? I think Zerglings counter those. Jesus fucking Christ. Blood Feast Rambo is just like, I want to make the things that your things beat. Oh, you're making Thors? Also, I'll make Mutalisks. There is only one redeeming quality here, and that is that once the Hive is up, you can make Ultras, and I think they're the only unit that I trust Sharp Cheddar to micro. Sharp Cheddar's micro, I mean, let's be real, it's fucking hard if you're using cat paws, right? We've all seen the video of the cat playing the fucking piano. Can you imagine trying to micro fucking Ling Bane? No wonder it's just dirty A moves. Banelings on Thors. So many Banelings, tasteless. Well, that looks like a good trade for Zerg if I've ever seen one. How is the units lost tab equal? Well, apparently the mutas are doing something in the main. We're going to headbutt into a turret and lose 4 Mutalisks. Okay, very impressive. Now we're going to try and do some fancy micro, guys. Doing a great job evading the missile turret there. Oh my god. It's like, look at the way I'm microing in and out. The turret is just shooting the entire time. It's like, but yeah, but I'm microing. I'm like, the turret is shooting the entire time. What's the next step, guys? Okay, we're up against a 5-base mech player, and we're gonna go mass Mutalisk. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god. Sharp Cheddar, can you please sterilize yourself? There should please. If you have to bring another life into this world, like, don't teach it StarCraft. Like, send it to somewhere else. Send it to Vibe or something, because oh my god, this is it's a 13-minute Mutalisk tech switch. Let's fly in and get killed by things. What's even more impressive is, where is the mech army, by the way? The mech player actually has like a crazy amount of production. Wait, what? I'm like, how is the mech player not just moved across and killed you? And I see there's like 7 Hellions, a Banshee, and a Thor is the mobile army moving around the map. And I'm like, what's going on here? So the mech player is trying to use control groups. Should probably just be F2ing because units are spread. What I find more impressive is he's got 1 factory with a reactor. 2, 3, 4. Just in case you need to build 8 Hellions at a time. For those who don't know, each factory with a reactor can build almost 6 Hellions a minute. Let's say 5 to keep it simple. So this player is like, I need to be able to build 20 Hellions a minute, just in case. 20 Hellions or Widow Mines a minute. Like, you need at most 2 reactors, guys. At most. The tech labs are the most important thing. And this player's like, no. No. Oh my god. Wow. Gifting another 25. What the shit? That Brock sniping before that. A Danmo with a 5 gifted subs before the 10 before that. Holy shit, How comes in with another bombing run and says, fucking hell, mate. Jesus. That's crazy, mate. I can hear Adele singing about setting fire to things and shit. He's fucking insane right now. Holy crap, dude. Thank you, mates. We're going to be here for the next 3 weeks. Don't forget to see us in show, guys. Don't forget to see us in show. Gonna be a good time. Good time. Good time. Sorry, can we just watch this a few times, guys? We'll fast forward it each time. So we're going to click in with our massling. Our Banes are like 2 screens behind. They'll blow up on some Hellions. We're going to try and fight with Planetary with building armor. With our 2/2 Zerglings. That's a 44 kill Planetary. Okay, and we're going to remax on Zerglings. You've got a hive. Make a fucking Ultra Cavern, you absolute donkey. What are you doing? Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. How is the Terran army still so small? They've completely blocked off their production, so they can't get out. They've got now 3 Thors and a tank trapped in there. Sell this fucking bunker, you idiot, and unsiege that tank. That tank plus this bunker is walling it in. There's a tank there. There's a tank there. Oh my god. Why are we attacking with 4 Thors while maxed out? This should not work at all. Why are we still making Zerglings? An Ultra Cavern finally goes down. Once again, Sharp Chatter, just like many other players we've seen before, only after losing 16 fights in a row is like, maybe this isn't the wisest idea. Holy shit, Thors are so bad versus mutas these days. It's actually incredible. And they have terrible upgrades. Only 1-2 upgrades on the Thors. How is it? It doesn't matter if it's silver, masters, diamond. Why is it that these donkeys are making high-sec auto tracking, neo-steel armor, transformation servos, magfield when you haven't built a single cyclone all game, Yamato when you haven't built a single fucking battle cruiser? Why would you make all of these upgrades before making +2 vehicle weapons or +3 armor? It's not that these upgrades are bad. It's just, how do they take priority in your brain? And how do you only attack with like 40 supply of units when you could have won so much easily if you just brought your whole effing army? They're still trapped in the main. So right now, Sharp Chatter's like, I held on. I've still got a chance. I'm in it. I've got a chance. Little does Sharp Chatter realize, Sharp Chatter's literally fighting like one arm of the opponent because the other arm is fucking locked behind his back. Oh my lord. Oh. How have you not realized? Move out of your fucking base, you donkey. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's realized. He's lifted the star, but he still hasn't realized. Now he's gonna kill this tech lab. Just get rid of the... Oh my god, at least he finally frees him. So, Sharp Chatter, by getting towards the production, draws his opponent's incredibly fucking brain-dead attention to his production and actually frees the units. So Sharp Chatter just ensured his own victory by bringing the opponent's attention to his totally messed up main base where all his units were in prison. You literally just did a prison rescue attack. Well done, Blood Feast, aka Sharp Chatter. You've just defeated yourself unknowingly. And I think that's the fitting end for a game of this caliber. Ultras come out and actually clear that up. MDM's like, what the fuck, man? Oh my god. I mean, surely you lose this game. Please tell me. Why are we still making Lings? I mean, there's actually not many Hellbats, so maybe it could work. But as long as there's like 2 blue flame Hellbats in the back, they're gonna do nothing. Oh, those Lings are getting roasted. Still only on 1-2 upgrades versus 3-3. No way. Are these Ultras actually gonna kill this? Finally. Oh my god, we finally see Sharp Cheddar figure out a cat-friendly composition and actually manage to start winning fights by attack moving Ultra Ling. Wow. Wowzers. Terran still has infinitely more stuff, but it's gone Mass Cyclone against... Oh my god, the problem is Zerglings wreck Cyclones, guys. You need a lot of Blue Flame Hellions in there. Cyclones are good versus Ultras, but MDM, if they just kept making Thors and upgrading, there's no way they can lose with Thor Hellbat, just due to being so far ahead. Cyclones, though, are capable of being useless, right? Because they could just lock on the Lings and do nothing. The Hellions need to clear those Lings. The Cyclones need to lock on the Ultras. Thankfully, there's almost no units left for the Zerg. So despite this really awkward unit tech switch from the Terran, should still win the game. Oh my god. It's like, just keep making Thors, dude. Why are you making battle cruisers right now? Stop getting fancy, dude. 600 Zerglings. Oh my god. I still am so impressed, though, to be honest. Sharpshooter's inability to build an economy, but ability to just A-move Zerglings around. GG, well played. I mean, that was a truly fantastic game. I'm not even mad, guys. Normally, I try to get them to uninstall. I want Sharp Cheddar to play more games. I want to see the first feline player to make Master League. Keep at it. Make more Ultras, more A-move, poor micro-friendly compositions. Try to ignore the red dot if you can, even though I know it's against your feline nature, and you may actually make it to Masters one day. I think I agree with everybody. We want to see a literal domesticated cat make it to Master League. GG, well played. Bloodfeast Rambo. Keep it up, mate.